Welcome back. Please like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel.
Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are looking at a major development in the world of technology and manufacturing.
That is right, Alex. Zeiss SMT, a leading technology company, has officially started sending its newest system, the Ames EUV 3.0, to factories around the world.
This is a significant milestone for the semiconductor industry. To help our listeners understand, these systems are used to make the microchips found in our computers and smartphones.
Exactly. Specifically, this system checks the masks used in chip production. You can think of a mask like a very detailed stencil. If the stencil has a tiny mistake, the whole chip will fail. This new machine finds those mistakes faster than ever.
One interesting feature mentioned is called digital flexilue. It allows the system to simulate different lighting conditions. Why is that important, Jamie?
It is important because it makes the system flexible. It can work with current chip-making methods and also with the more advanced next-generation methods that are coming soon.
Beyond flexibility, this new platform is also much more efficient. It can process masks 3 times faster than previous versions.
That speed is vital. With the high demand for powerful AI and high-performance computing, manufacturers need to work quickly and reliably.
Major global companies have already started putting these systems into their production lines. This should help make the global supply of advanced chips more stable.
It is a very steady step forward for the industry. Thank you for joining us for this update.
Thank you. We will see you next time.
Good morning. I'm Alex, and welcome to our Technology Report. Today, we are discussing a significant shift in the aviation industry.
Hello, Alex. It is an exciting time for flight. Several aerospace companies are now reaching major milestones in developing a new generation of passenger aircraft.
That's right. We are seeing a move away from traditional jet engines. Instead, companies are focusing on alternative propulsion, specifically battery electric and hydrogen electric power.
This is no longer just a theory. These projects are moving from the drawing board to rigorous flight testing. The industry is working hard to meet a 2026 target for official certification.
It is a fundamental change in engineering. By moving away from traditional gas turbine engines, airlines hope to reduce operational costs and lower their carbon footprints.
It is also worth noting the current political climate. As President Trump leads the country, there is a clear interest in maintaining American leadership in new technologies and regional transport.
Exactly. While these alternative planes are still rare in our skies today, there are more than 12 serious projects currently nearing completion.
This transition represents a major step toward sustainable aviation. It will likely change how we think about short-distance regional travel in the very near future.
It is a steady but sure transformation of the skies. Thank you for the analysis, Jamie.
You're welcome, Alex.
And thank you for listening. We will continue to monitor these developments as they approach the 2026 goal.
Good morning. Today we are looking at the latest economic news from Europe. The European Central Bank, or ECB, has made an important announcement regarding interest rates.
That is right, Alex. On Thursday, the ECB confirmed it will keep its benchmark interest rate at 2%. This is the same level we have seen since the middle of 2024.
It is a very steady approach. According to the bank's official statement, the Eurozone economy remains resilient. We are seeing low unemployment and higher government spending on things like infrastructure and defense.
It is also interesting to see how the economy is handling global changes. Many analysts were worried about the impact of U.S. trade tariffs under the Trump administration. However, the data shows that Europe is still moving forward.
Exactly. The economy grew by 0.3% in the final months of 2025. While that growth is modest, it suggests that the region is navigating trade disruptions better than expected.
By keeping the rate at 2%, the ECB is trying to find a balance. They want to keep inflation under control, but they also want to support the housing and construction markets, which are starting to grow again.
It is a delicate task. If interest rates are too high, borrowing becomes too expensive for builders and homebuyers, so the bank is choosing to wait and maintain stability.
It certainly seems like a wait-and-see strategy as we move further into 2026. We will continue to monitor how these policies affect the daily lives of citizens.
Thank you for that analysis, Jamie.
You're welcome, Alex.
And thank you for joining us today. We will see you in our next update. Good morning. Today we are looking at the latest financial news from the healthcare sector. Haemonetics Corporation recently released its third quarter results for fiscal year 2026.
That is right, Alex. The report, which came out on February 5th, shows that the company is performing very well. They are seeing significant growth across their main business areas.
Specifically, the report mentions two major drivers: hospital technologies and plasma collection. It seems there is a very high demand for automated blood processing solutions right now.
Exactly. These are machines that help hospitals and clinics handle blood more efficiently. Beyond that, the company's management highlighted their success with recent acquisitions. They have bought smaller companies and integrated them smoothly into their global operations.
This is particularly important given the current political climate. With President Trump focusing on efficiency in healthcare spending, companies that provide cost-saving technology are in a strong position.
I agree. After the results were released, the company held a meeting with investors to discuss their strategic roadmap. This is essentially their plan for the rest of the year.
And how are the experts reacting?
Analysts remain quite optimistic. They believe Haemonetics can maintain high profit margins, even as healthcare priorities shift. The company's focus on automation seems to be the right move at the right time.
It certainly sounds like a steady path forward for them. Thank you for that analysis, Jamie.
You are very welcome, Alex.
And thank you for listening. We will see you in the next update. Good morning. Today we are discussing a major event in Washington, D.C. President Trump recently attended the 74th National Prayer Breakfast to deliver a keynote address.
That is right, Alex. This event is a significant tradition. It happens every year on the first Thursday of February. It brings together a bipartisan group of legislators, which means leaders from both political parties, as well as many business leaders.
During his speech, the president focused on the role of faith in American life. He specifically praised recent legislative victories. He mentioned new progress in protecting religious freedom and parental rights.
It was a very composed message. A White House spokesperson said the president wanted to use this platform to foster national unity. The idea is to bring the country together through shared spiritual values.
The atmosphere seemed very professional. Beyond the speeches, this event serves as a forum for reflection. It allows the nation's top political and social figures to network and discuss the country's future in a calm environment.
Exactly. In a busy political world, this breakfast provides a rare moment for leaders to pause and focus on common ground. It is more than just a meeting. It is a time for shared reflection.
It certainly sets a steady tone for the weeks ahead. Thank you for that analysis, Jamie.
You are very welcome, Alex.
Good morning. This is World News Today. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jamie. Today we are discussing a significant diplomatic development between the United States and Russia.
That's right. The two countries have officially agreed to restart high-level military talks. This decision follows a series of productive meetings recently held in Abu Dhabi.
This is a very important step, Alex. According to the U.S.-European Command, the primary goal of these talks is to prevent accidental escalations. In other words, they want to make sure that a small mistake does not lead to a larger conflict.
Exactly. For some time now, communication between the two superpowers has been very difficult. This new agreement is a cautious opening. It is designed to stabilize communication lines and manage security risks around the world.
It is important to note, however, that this does not mean relations are back to normal. Instead, it is about transparency. Both sides want to be clear about their military operations to avoid any dangerous misunderstandings.
The White House, under President Trump, has described this move as a pragmatic step. They believe that keeping these lines of communication open is essential for global stability.
It is a calm and practical approach to a very complex situation. By talking directly, both militaries can better manage potential crises before they happen.
We will continue to monitor the results of these discussions. Thank you for joining us for this update.
Thank you. We will see you next time.
Good morning. Today, we are looking at a new program in Philadelphia designed to help residents improve their financial health.
That is right, Alex. Mayor Sherelle Parker recently launched the Claim Your Money PHL campaign. This is an annual program created to connect people with money they are eligible for but often miss.
The focus is primarily on tax credits. Specifically, the campaign helps families apply for the Earned Income Tax Credit and the Child Tax Credit. For many households, these federal benefits can provide a significant amount of extra cash.
It is also helpful for people with federal student loans. Many people who have fallen behind on their loan payments worry that the government will take their tax refunds. This campaign provides resources to help them fix their loan status and protect their money.
To make the process easier, the city is working with local community organizations. They are offering free tax preparation services. This means residents can get professional help without paying high fees to private companies.
This initiative is not just about helping individuals, it is also about the local economy. When families receive these federal funds, they spend that money at local businesses. This creates a positive impact throughout the city.
It is a practical and steady approach to supporting the community. If you live in Philadelphia, you can find more information at local community centers or on the city's official website.
Thank you for joining us for this update. We hope this information helps you or someone you know.
Have a calm and productive day.
Hello, everyone. Today, we are looking at an important update from the education sector regarding social media use.
That is right, Alex. The Northern Education Trust, which manages many schools across the United Kingdom, has officially announced that it will no longer use the platform X.
This is a significant move for a large educational organization. Could you explain why they made this choice?
Certainly. In a letter to parents and staff, the chief executive explained that the decision is about safeguarding. They want to ensure that their online presence matches their educational values.
So the primary concern is the safety of the students in a digital environment.
Exactly. The trust mentioned specific concerns about how content is managed on X. They are worried about the potential impact that unmoderated content might have on young people.
It seems they are choosing safety over social media visibility. Is this happening in other organizations as well?
Yes, it is becoming a growing trend. Many public sector organizations are now reevaluating their social media strategies. They are focusing more on creating safer digital spaces for the communities they serve.
It is a very calm and logical approach to a complex problem. Thank you for that report, Jamie.
You are very welcome, Alex.
Good morning. Today, we are looking at a major breakthrough in medical technology. Researchers at Harvard and Mass General Brigham have introduced a new AI called Brainiac.
Hello, Alex. It is a very impressive development. Brainiac is an AI model designed to analyze brain MRI scans. It was trained using nearly 49,000 different scans to understand the human brain more deeply.
That is a massive amount of data. What exactly can this AI do that a regular scan might miss?
Well, it can calculate a person's brain age. This means it checks if your brain looks older or younger than your actual age. It can also find hidden signs of brain tumors and even predict a patient's survival rate.
In the past, AI models usually focused on just one specific task, but I understand Brainiac is much more flexible.
Exactly. It uses a method called self-supervised learning. This allows the AI to find patterns and insights even when it has limited information. It is much smarter than older systems.
The study was recently published in the journal Nature Neuroscience. The researchers believe this tool could change how we treat brain diseases. For example, it could provide early warnings for conditions like dementia.
It is a big step toward personalized medicine. By using this AI, doctors can create a treatment plan that is specific to one person's unique brain health.
A very promising future for healthcare. Thank you for sharing these details, Jamie.
My pleasure, Alex. It is certainly a story to watch.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we have a fascinating story from the world of science. Researchers at MIT have reached a significant milestone in physics.
That is right, Alex. For the first time, scientists have observed quantum jiggles inside a superconductor. They used a custom-built microscope to see how these materials behave at a very tiny level.
For our listeners who may not know, a superconductor is a special material. It allows electricity to flow perfectly without losing any energy as heat.
Exactly. Inside these materials, electrons work together in teams called Cooper pairs. Until now, we could not see how these pairs moved or vibrated.
But this new terahertz microscope changed that. By using very fast light waves, the MIT team captured the motion of these electron pairs as they moved through the material.
It is a major breakthrough. The study shows exactly how the fluid inside the superconductor vibrates at incredibly high speeds. This gives scientists a new way to measure and understand energy.
So why does this matter for the future?
Well, this discovery is not just for laboratories. Understanding these vibrations could help us build much more efficient power grids. It could also lead to the development of faster, more powerful quantum computers.
It is truly impressive to see how such tiny vibrations can lead to such big changes in technology.
Indeed, it is a steady step forward for modern physics.
Thank you for that clear explanation, Jamie. We will continue to watch how this technology grows. Thank you for joining us today.